little bit now before my makeup melts off, which it already has. My skin, I don't know why I have dark circles, but anyway, here we are. Hello, we're both wearing blue.
The babes in blue.
So anyway, we're gonna go to Frenchtown and check out a new record store.
Wax.
Genesis over here.
Ooh, one of my favorites. Yeah.
Hey guys!
Hey, what's up, everybody?
So it's the next day after our trip to Frenchtown. We had a lot of fun. I feel like we both used to hang around there a lot, so it was nice going back.
Oh yeah,
But,
I always went there as a teenager, and my growing up in my early 20s. It's just a cool place to hang out.
Yeah, although we didn't get to really check out a lot of the new places because we got there at 3 on a Saturday, but like everything
It's a little
was
too late,
closed.
huh? But yeah, half the places were closed. The place we were gonna go eat was closed, called the Lovin' Oven, right?
Yeah, I mean, my cousin talks about it a lot. She says it's
Yeah.
really good, but unfortunately we were too late. But
I heard great things about it, but
yeah.
unfortunately didn't get to
So hopefully next
check
time.
it out. So
Anyway, so we just headed straight to the record store, and we really liked it. It was
yeah,
awesome.
no, it was a cool, nice little record store. Great vibe in there. Great atmosphere.
We gotta give a shout out to Liam because he was so nice. I always ask people first, hey, do you mind if I film in here? And he was super nice,
Yeah, really
asking
nice
a lot
kid.
of questions. Checked out the channel, so shout out to you, Liam. You're awesome.
Yeah, the place was called Blue Raven Record Shop, and right around the corner from their the store that opened before that record store was open, called Blue Raven's Rock Art Revival.
But I think, yeah,
Rock Art Revival.
Yeah. It's really cool.
So check that out too. They have a lot of like great, just rock and roll, classic rock merchandise, posters, concert posters, original concert posters, beautiful artwork, all
I'll
kinds of
link them.
memorabilia and artifacts, and you name it, they have it. So check that out. Check out Blue Raven Records if you're ever in Frenchtown.
Yeah, unfortunately, like, we were so hungry and tired by the time we were done with the record store because, we like to spend a lot of time, especially Ryan, in the record store, that we didn't get to
Who
go.
doesn't,
Although we have been to the art store before, we didn't get
Yeah.
a chance to check it out or film it this time, but I will definitely link them down below so you guys can check them out. But anyways, the selection at Blue Raven was really good. I feel like they had a lot of new albums, like
Did have a lot of
a lot of brand new
stuff.
sealed ones,
Sealed
so that
records,
was cool.
yeah. Pretty decent. Yeah, no, they had a lot of great records. Some good, prog and psychedelic rock selections, small jazz selection, which I actually got some pretty decent jazz records. So we're excited to talk to you guys about what we got. You ready?
I only got one, and I feel like I've been so lame with the purchases because I feel like this is the second time I've gotten like a compilation album, but and I know a lot of people don't like them, greatest hits, whatever, but I like them because I'm sorry, a lot of hits are hits for a reason, which is why I got this one.
Especially with a band that has produced as many hits as the Rolling Stones. I used to be a lot more into them than I was.
The Rolling Stones is like one of my dad's favorite bands, so I grew up listening to them, and I feel like this has a lot of great songs on it. I mean, Mother's Little Helper is one of my favorite songs by them. That one, obviously. Can't Always Get What You Want, another classic. So yeah, I just feel like this is a really good compilation, especially someone who's new to collecting vinyl and just maybe wants to listen to some great hits.
Who doesn't like the Stones? I
Yeah.
mean,
Especially these ones, the early Stones.
yeah, there's a lot of great songs on this one.
This is 1964 to 1971, so that's like a really good time
so
period
the early
for them.
days through the early 70s, like arguably the best time period that rock ever saw.
And like I said, you could tell there's like a lot of the records at this store were in very good condition for a reasonable price. I don't remember how much this one was, but definitely very
Like
good
$20
deals,
or
very
so.
good quality.
Nothing unreasonable.
Yeah.
All right, guys. First up in the records I got, we have Happy Trails by the Quicksilver Messenger Service here. Let's get rid of that glare.
This is a band I actually know. I feel like a lot of people
Yeah,
know.
she does know this band. Very popular, well-known psychedelic rock band in the San Francisco area in the late 60s. This is probably their most well-known and most popular album. Basically,
What year is that from?
69, I believe. 69. Side 1, I believe the whole thing is live. It's live recordings. Who do you love? When do you love? Where you love? How you love? Which you love? Who do you love? And then side 2, I believe, is all studio stuff. And I can't believe it took me this long to get this record, but now I found it. Just one that I haven't really come across, and if I did come across it, I didn't buy it because it was in pretty beat up condition. So very happy to have this.
Yeah, like we said, the condition of all these albums were so nice at Blue Raven, and like the reasonable price. It was just
to match their exquisite
really
art
good.
that they have at their rock art revival shop.
Speaking of memorabilia, they also had a lot of comic books and other stuff in that store that was in the record store that was really cool.
Yeah,
so.
to sort of go along with all the amazing artwork they have in their other shop, the rock art revival right around the corner. So check them out. And check this out. Next album we got here. See if you guys can recognize that mug right there.
You better.
Beautiful
Who
piece of
doesn't
artwork
know?
right there. Yeah, who doesn't know, right? If you love classic rock, psychedelic rock, blues rock, heavy guitar, wailing guitar, if you enjoy
It's Jimi Hendrix.
It's Jimi Hendrix. If you enjoy one of the greatest, if not the greatest, my personal favorite guitar player of all time. To me, there's none better. The feel and the soul and the heart is unmatched. But this is it's called The Cry of Love. So you have a nice gatefold right here. Try to get rid of that glare there if I can. Yeah. But Cry of Love. We got Freedom, Drifting, Easy Rider, Nightbird Flying, My Friend, Straight Ahead, Astro Man, Angel, In From the Storm, and Belly Button Window.
Now is that live or studio?
No. These should all be. These are pretty much. I'm pretty sure these are all studio. But these are all songs that were recorded before he died, but released after he died. Not on any official album. I'm not sure if this is technically an official album, but it might have been released by Experience Hendrix Records. But again, released after he died. A lot of great songs on this one, and excited to finally have this on vinyl. These songs
Me
here.
too.
All right, guys. Next, we got here. That's a nice cover there. Larry Coryell, The Restful Mind, featuring Ralph Towner, Colin Walcott, and Glenn Moore. Basically, it's a nice mellow. There he is, right there. Larry Coryell, the man himself, known as, if you guys didn't know this, the godfather of jazz fusion. Yes, it could be argued that before Miles Davis, who many people think is the godfather of jazz fusion, this guy released some stuff. 1967, I believe, he collaborated with some people, which I don't have any of that stuff on vinyl, but Yeah, he's regarded as the godfather of jazz fusion. And this one's from 1975, but it's a very mellow.
So is it restful? Because it says the restful.
The restful
mind.
eye. It is restful. Yes,
It says
very
the restful
peaceful.
mind.
The restful mind. I'm sorry, the restful eye, the restful mind. One and the same, right? But very acoustic based jazz, rock. There's some congas, tabla, acoustic bass. Ralph Tanner on guitar too. But like a real mellow, nice, beautiful, calming piece of music. All right. The debut from the legend himself, Herbie Hancock.
I even know who that is.
Yes.
I know a lot of these today.
Yep. Played
Not
with-
too obscure, but these are some like essentials.
Yeah,
Someone
these
that
aren't really
likes
too
music.
obscure, but essentials. Some of them have been hard for me to find, like the Hendrix one was hard to find. The Quicksilver one was hard to find in good condition for some reason. This one actually, also, I haven't really come across. It's a reissue of Herbie's debut album, originally from 1962, Taken Off. And as you can see, we've got a young Freddie Hubbard, Dexter Gordon, Butch Warren, and Billy Higgins. And these guys really show you what they're made of on this. And Herbie is incredible. The whole band is incredible. Hard bop. A lot of modal stuff going on with the piano. He was a master at scales and modes. And just gives you a glimpse of what's to come from this legend. And he's also regarded as one of the greatest post John Coltrane jazz pianists of all time.
As much as Ryan is the Instagram handle Prince_of_Prague, he also really likes jazz, and he studied jazz in college and was in a jazz band in college.
I did, yeah. And I'm starting to get even more into it. I've always had a knack for psychedelic rock and progressive rock. That was always my bag, but I've always loved jazz too, and I'm continuously starting to love it more and more. The more I listen to it, the more I love it, and the more I want to get it on vinyl.
And if you're a musician in New Jersey and you want to like jam with Ryan, maybe play with him, if you're in central New Jersey, maybe you should I'm going to link his Instagram down below, because he's always looking for Prague jazz fusion people to jam with. So message him. We'll tag his Instagram down below, guys.
Hit me up, like a real psychedelic, heavy, proggy, with some jazz influences is kind of what I want to do. So get at me if you're interested. All right. The Mingus himself, the Charles Mingus. Yes.
I was making fun of this one the other day.
She was making fun of it. I don't know why, because he's a legend in all entire jazz
not the
history.
Music, just Mingus.
Just Mingus. The name Mingus. It's a funny name, I guess. But Charles Mingus, double bassist, band leader.
This is another jazz one?
Another jazz one, jazz man extraordinaire. This one is a little different than your, mainstream contemporary jazz. A lot different than the Herbie Hancock that I just showed you guys. This one is basically like avant-garde jazz, which is kind of like avant-garde, meaning like real weird experimental, but also accessible. And it's also fused with like classical arrangements, which are played by various horns and woodwinds. There's even guitar on the album too. Yeah, there's a guitar player, Jay Berliner. Drums, piano, alto sax, tenor sax, flute, soprano, baritone, flute, tuba, trombone, trumpets. So it's like a classical big band almost. It's like, avant-garde jazz with like a classical undertone almost. Incredible. One of the best pieces of jazz I've ever heard. Charles Mingus, The Black Saint and the Sinner Lady. It's a reissue from 2013, originally 1963. Check it out. You won't be disappointed. All right, and last but not least, guys, we have here this beautiful album. Nice artwork,
cool
huh? You like that?
Yeah, I like that.
Cool colors, cool design. The back is sort of a mirror image of it. I wish I had a gatefold so I can open it up and look at the whole thing spread out. But Hawkwind, Warrior on the Edge of Time, 1975. It's their fifth album. Basically, in a nutshell, it's psychedelic rock, progressive rock, and space rock. Very trippy stuff going on here. This is the last album by the band to feature Lemmy Kilmister on bass. And if you guys are familiar with Motorhead, you definitely know who Lemmy is, the bass player and lead singer of Motorhead. Apparently, they kicked Lemmy out for doing too many drugs, and that's saying something. Being, Hawkwind kicking out somebody for doing too many drugs. Because they're sort of tailored for people who are under the influence of psychedelic drugs like, LSD and magic mushrooms. But really incredible piece of music. And you don't even have to be on drugs. You can just sit there and let this carry you away, and it's wonderful. Check it out.
All right, guys, thanks so much for watching our haul.
We truly appreciate it, as always.
Next time we definitely still have to go to Somerville because we still have not shown you guys the Small But Mighty Mono Records,
yes,
which
Mono
is our favorite
Records.
and the
It's coming
nicest
soon.
owner ever, Joe. We've just been so busy going around to all these other places, but definitely the next one, and maybe we'll even show you guys a little bit of Somerville because I want to start showing you guys a little bit more of the towns we visit so you guys can get some other ideas of what to do if you want to like take the day trip out in the summer to visit these places. So
Somerville's a really nice up and coming town. It's got a lot of cool shops, great places to eat, all kinds of clothing stores, thrift stores, vintage stores. There's records sold in multiple stores here.
Yeah, so we'll definitely show you those places next time and show you our lovely town of Somerville. We'll definitely make sure you give us a like and subscribe and follow us on Instagram to see more. Thanks so much,
Thanks
guys.
a lot, guys. We love you. Mwah.
Bye.
Toodaloo.